Once I hit you with that back space, you ain't coming back. No control, on the reach, you give me space. Like time, hit you with that back space, you ain't coming back.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Entertainment Curated, the channel where you let us know what we should be playing and what we shouldn't be playing. Sorry, I had my menu on screen there. Today I have Jose with me.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
This is our first time doing an actual collaboration on an indie title.
It is. My first time doing a video, I think, too.
No, you did Phasmophobia.
I was in that one. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
You were. Well, I mean, maybe you don't remember because you were closing your eyes most of the time.
My eyes were closed the whole time. I don't think some of the time.
So today we have the opportunity to check out Cross the Moon. Thanks to our friends over at Relic Games for giving us the opportunity to check out this game. If you're one of the lovely people to jump into our last video, whether it was to answer the PYP or just say hello, here's the comment on screen that we chose. The PYP for today, though, I'm going to be asking this to you, Jose.
Oh, I'm ready.
Would you rather have every day be Monday
Gross.
or only be able to speak in rhyme?
Oh, that just sounds fun. Like, it would be, that one would be frustrating, I think.
Yeah.
Over time, but I would enjoy other people getting mad at it more. So I think it would counteract me being frustrated.
Do you think that I get to the point where like people just stop inviting you places?
Maybe, but if that hasn't happened already in my regular life, then I don't think that the rhyming would change anything. So I think I'm going to lean towards the rhyming just because, well, I guess my Mondays aren't really a Monday, but they're still a Monday. You know what I mean? They still have that Monday feeling.
Yeah.
Because I usually have like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, but like that Wednesday or like Thursday that if I do work, like that, it counts as a Monday, and
gotcha.
I hate it. So I think I'm going to lean towards the rhyming.
I don't know, like, because I'm kind of with you on the idea that like it would be fun. I wonder if actually, for some odd reason, I wonder if there's like you know how there's like phobias for everything? I wonder if there's a phobia for rhyming where people are just like, if I hear rhyming words, they lose their shit.
They would never listen to hip hop or anything like that or rap ever in their life.
Yeah. But I mean,
go outside, like there's rhyming everywhere.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And then there's unintentional rhyming that you just get from people anyways.
Yeah, and that's on accident.
Yeah.
That's not even on purpose.
True. I mean, I personally am going to go with have every day be Monday. I don't know. I like when I was in the, you know, the JOB world, definitely I'd understand the whole idea of hating Mondays. But every day is kind of the same day for me. I kind of wake up and like go at it with almost the same approach. Even on the weekends, I kind of wake up the same day and then just fill it with like cleaning or something. I guess I do relax more on the weekends, but I don't know.
I guess the Monday thing is very situational.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so if you haven't picked up already, we are blessed with a visual novel.
Yay! That's kind of sarcastic. That was my bad.
It is odd that a thing which I have been taught to regard with disfavor and as idolatrous, should be in the time of loneliness and trouble be of help. Is it that there is something in the essence of the thing itself, and we're not? It's gone. It's going.
It's too late.
When the moon shone with a light so intense, it was well known that it indicated a special spiritual activity. The effect of the full moon in such a state of brilliancy was manifold. It acted these are really old writings. I'm not reading it. Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah, the last one was Bram Stoker, which is kind of cool. I don't know.
The sentence structure was super weird.
Yeah. Well, I can't even remember that one word I stumbled on, like adulterous or something like that. You fool.
Adulterous?
Yourself into thinking. Oh no, I was going to say, you fool! Exclamation point. But if you fool yourself into thinking, maybe this time will be different.
You fool!
Oh, where's this? The one pillar on the far right looks like it's got Superman at the top, like his little cape.
The little tiny person.
It's like two people being held by that thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
this time the lost pieces of yourself will return. Right? Is that what this is about? Anna, I'm sorry. It's gone and it isn't coming back. It's been 4 years. Give up.
No.
Oh, my sweet precocious fruit. No one says that.
Not one person.
I really hope they're
One person.
eating precocious fruit.
One person that said it when we found it.
Yeah. Go home, Anna.
That's exactly what I would have said to Anna too, if she said that to me. Just go home.
No offense to all the Annas out there, but I like Anna written with one N. It looks cool. So you walk home
really thought
incomplete.
about it.
I don't know. Maybe it looks cool to me.
I like.
looking on
No, I
screen.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That same cool spell blows through the trees again and again. That same cool spell blows through the trees. Like, this is kind of cool, but I also kind of feel like it's a cop-out when it comes to a game. Like, you're just taking pictures of, like, stuff and be like...
I think they Googled
Google
broken buildings next to water.
as it comes to be, your home awaits you. Wouldn't that be crazy if, like, in one of the images it says Google stock?
It has the watermark on the damn.
Claire's father, rest his soul, built this place with his own 2 hands. It's pretty good. I mean, it's still standing. A home away from home. I mean, if anything, this is giving me more visuals to look at than others visual novels.
Oh, really?
That's kind of cool.
Was the other ones kind of like comic book stuff? Kind of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, like, this would be kind of cool to see in real life. This place has seen better days, but if you look hard enough, I'm sure you can see it for what it once was.
Oh, I thought it was about to true. I thought there was something in the picture I should be looking at.
Oh, record player. Is that a record player?
It is a record player.
I'm still trying to get one.
You got cast irons and modern speakers.
I think I'm just gonna go with the.
Actually, the whole middle is modern.
Yeah, I love how there's like a hard sag in that first shelf.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can dip.
Is that a normal thing for record?
I mean, I guess that would depend on the shelving, but no, I wouldn't think so.
Do you have a collection enough like that? That's like that big?
I have a collection that, but they're not like I don't have them vertical on our shelf. I have them like
flat.
in, like they're flat and they have like a little stand like they have like drawers almost kind of, and like so you can like pull them out and then you can see them. I found that I found that it's old, and I found it at a record shop when I went to one. I was like, oh, you know what? I need something to put my stuff in, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
It just kind of happened.
As you were just talking about, I just realized that like it's a record player in like a house that's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
From like the 1800s, like what is?
Everything in the middle, modern. Everything around the speakers and the shelves, not.
Let's make some like. I don't know. I can try to think of an old cuisine dish. Like, I don't know, potatoes and onions, and I'll put on some records.
Yeah, this is a house that a person loves dance music, but also a favorite show is Little House on the Prairie.
Or Anna Green Gables, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's Anna. Back when everything was so dead simple, but now the precious maiden has flown the coop, and the mad crone wanders on, ravaging this vacant land, this static snow globe of a prison. I'm not gonna lie, as someone that like, I mean, not to kind of like brag, but I think I know English quite well. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. And you, dear Anna, are the only one left to keep this place warm. Ah, shit, I didn't know that. If only we could go back to the way things were. A second start. Yeah, back to our log cabin with records.
And modern floors.
Yeah. Not walls, though. It's been a long cycle and your eyes deserve a rest. Take it easy. Take it in. Oh, it's a record.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Moon looks back. Moon made flesh. Ah, the dreaded double album. So self-indulgent and rarely necessary. Do you remember it? It's funny, like, you know how, like, I see no evil, hear no evil, and what's the other one?
I know what you're talking about.
see
only
here or
ever
something.
heard
But like I saw the 3 people and it's just like, I think it was just like, I like lollipops, I'm half blind and my neck hurts.
Okay.
That's the way I looked at it. I'm just like, that's a weird rendition of it. Does it ring any bells? I mean, I can't hear anything.
And then it has the monkeys that has the
Yeah.
and over the eyes and over the mouth.
No evil. Here. Oh, speak no evil is the last one. That's right. Because it will. You can be damn sure of that. It'll all come knocking back. Is it going?
I was hoping. That's why
I was waiting for it to spin. Like,
Me too. There's the moon. You
yeah,
made
it
it.
exploded. If that actually happened on a cosmic level, the Earth would be fucked.
Oh, yeah, we'd be dead. There's
The waves would be like all over the place. It'd be nuts. You seem a little out of it, Anna, so I'm not sure just how much of this you remember. Allow me and the music to guide you.
Almost positive I would remember the moon being blown up.
And red.
Doesn't sound like a small thing to happen.
No. I mean, like, what is it? This looks like, what, Eastern Europe?
I was gonna say it looks like old England.
Yeah, could
Not
be.
like super old, but then I see a crane in the back, right? So maybe. So
Yeah, I saw that.
On the Eastern Europe part. So.
Do you remember cities? You've been gone from them a while. There's one called L'amour, which is the love, in English. Its old name, long abandoned. L'amour, just like that. L'amour, capital of Armorica, or the Armoricaine Enclave, if France continues to redraw its own borders wider and wider. So they're just choosing their own borders now?
I think so.
Okay. But for now, it's still the independent nation of Armorica. No idea what's going on. They have vampires here. Ah, it's a made-up place. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
But if they're in L'amour,
almost.
are these love vampires?
Is that a thing?
I don't know. The moon watches from above.
I think they love blood.
Yeah, that's true. You see L'amour's ever-changing skyline before you, because it was cut out of the photo and put in. The reassuring mix of old and new.
I was gonna say that's because you're zooming in.
Yeah, jagged brick and stone stuffed with inexpensive, inextinguishable insulation behind painted plasterboards. And recent brutalist housing complexes, shopping strips, and parks adorned with new neon signs so vivid and sweet you could cut your tongue on them. Why are you licking signs?
I don't know what kind of people are here, because no wonder it's made up.
This looks cool though. Like, the pictures look great. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you're listening, these pictures are great.
Yeah.
I just don't know what's going on.
He definitely Googled though Eastern European towns.
I mean, you could get one person from the team to go there and just take all the pictures. I don't know.
And I want to give your honest opinion. Do you think that's what they did? Granted, I don't know where they're from, so maybe they're already here.
Yeah, maybe.
You know. So.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go with that one. They might already live here. I don't know. It's early spring. You remember seasons, don't you? And the nights are still cool, though not so cool as to numb your bones. A light jacket will do fine. I almost kind of feel like we are a vampire, and maybe we're just like regaining consciousness or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like they're like deities talking to each other or something.
Yeah. Those old enough to remember at different time have all died or long since gone to bed.
Well, you might be right on the whole vampire thing.
On La Rue on the sharp streets. Okay. That's a weird name for a street. Sunset warmed up.
Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the road or the street of sharps. Yep.
Interesting.
Warmed a lively strip of storefronts, open in the name of dissolution and debauchery, of vice and occasional virtue. At La Main de Dieu, it's I like this. I don't know what Dieu is. a hole in the wall that seats fewer than a dozen comfortably. They serve the finest, driest vermouth. Vermute? How do you say that? Vermouth? Okay. You'll ever taste, topped with a single salted niquoisie. I don't know what that is. Olive brine to perfection. And for those inclined, many sanguine-based cocktails and concoctions. I suppose you need not to be rich to enjoy such liqueurs, but it would certainly help. Opposite the bar, L'Autre Monde, the other, like Outer World or Other World, sells the most decadent of vintage imports at prices sure to make you squirm. With L'Amour and the rest of America largely isolated, the seduction of spending a small fortune on a single Spanish cigar, a middling one at that, seduces many a man with more money than sense. The lovely tablecloth with an ambiguous African pattern proudly sporting its made in China label. Since the partial closure of the Moroccan borders due to the whole vampire thing, both China and Africa sound equally exotic and intangible to many residents of L'Amour. Jeez, man. So the one thing I don't like about like visual novels is I think a lot of them get more caught up in the narration aspect than the actual like interaction story. Yeah, like where's the people? What's going on? Are we just gonna be like kind of like doing a bunch of photos and just reading a bunch of overly pompous English? And I'm sorry, but it truly is. You're using, you know, words that are not necessary. But ambrosias and gaudy knickknacks are not what we're here for. Surely, if you'd wanted a history of L'Amour et les Amoureux, you'd have picked a different vinyl.
Yeah, they definitely wrote it in regularly and then picked up a thesaurus. And,
how do we make this like more je ne sais quoi? Inside the meter.
What'd you call me? Just kidding.
Je ne sais quoi is like that, like something, that essence.
Yeah, that it.
Yeah, that it. Yeah, those in and out of love drink and dance for a fair price and with little fear of judgment. One of the few clubs on the east side of L'Amour without sanguis sign on the door. The Demeter was a place where cautious young vamps went to spend their money. So we're all vampires. I mean, she's got little sharp teeth. Quarantine in Nepal.
This whole city is a vampire city.
Yeah, maybe. But then what was the part about like have you been to a city? It's been such a long time. Were two such vamps out late dancing on a Thursday night. They were in love, or at least that's what Apollon told himself. And as they slid in unison across the checkered dance floor, he whispered in her ear.
Gross.
Your eyes cut me in half. That's not really hot. I can't wait much longer. Why go through this all this? Okay, that's one character. And as he moved to embrace her, she brushed her index finger across the crest of his lips, pushing against his mouth. Darling, darling. Save your hunger, little wolf. But he's a vampire. Quarantine Ipomi. As Quarantine slid her hand down Apollo's chest, she motioned with her eyes to someone at the back of the club. Night rewards a patient hunter, and our dear friend Lux is doing you a delicious favor.
Okay, so maybe they're just vampires in the city. There's just vampires in the city, but there's other. It's not
just people. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to spoil your appetite now, do you? He's like, I want to fuck up this whole bar. Is that what you're trying to think he's saying?
I think that's what he's trying to say.
Okay. Over by the bar.
I think they're on a hunt right now.
Gotcha. Quarantine Apollon's classmate Lux was preying on trusting club goers. Oh, someone with an ear to lend, a quick bite to offer. I don't think that's something you should be offering people. It wasn't something he'd like to do, of course, but a promise was a promise. He wasn't about to disappoint his best friend Apollon.
Sounds like more of a not best friend and someone you're obsessed with.
Lux was a born hunter. That's the face of a born hunter? Are you serious right now? I'm sorry, but that... I don't know. Maybe that's why he's so good at it, because he seems so...
Not?
Yeah. Even if he didn't wish to be one, he'd always had a gift for seducing humans into offering them a drink of themselves. Just a taste, really. Tonight wasn't Lux's idea, nor was it Apollin's, but here they were. When the three of them had entered the club some 15 minutes earlier, Quarantine had pointed out their mark. This guy? Dominique drank at low demeter most nights of the week to forget, or at least to lessen the toll of his jury work. A lawyer of some kind from one of the nearby firms where he spends his days lawyering misdeeds best forgotten. His life will soon be cut short. Oh. Tragic, yes. I don't think that's what foreshadowing is. Although his demise won't be Lux's fault. Oh, maybe that. Well, that is foreshadowing. Well, maybe not entirely his fault, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Excuse me. Lux approached the man. This seat taken? I said staken. There was no answer. Lux parked himself on the stool and leaned in closer to him. The man looked disinterested. Lux wasn't sure why Quarantine had picked him in the particular, but this was who she had chosen and there was no backing out. There are two parts to a hunt, disarming and ensnaring. Hard day? The man gave an annoyed look as he turned towards Lux. Listen, I'd just like to mind my own business and... There's always that brief moment of vulnerability when someone realizes they are speaking to a vampire. It's a fleeting gut check, a momentary stagger in your thoughts. There's that subtle feel in the mayor's eyes. What's up?
So they know vampires exist, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's almost like looking at a wild dog, I guess. I don't know.
I'm saying all my reading of supernatural beings, usually humans don't know about them.
Where's Sam and Dean? Man's eyes, Lux knows too well. There aren't that many black vampires in Lemoore, and Lux was reminded of that every day. Hey, I don't want any trouble, just trying to drink in peace. Lux had the cool confidence the night brought out in all vampires. Of course, my man. No trouble nor harm meant. I'm simply looking for someone to talk to. Disarm? I got no eyes or ears to lend you. Sorry. He was slurring his words. Did Quarantine really pick out a drunk? Having myself a bad week, kid. Last thing I need is a vamp getting me in trouble. I'm not here to get you in any trouble. I just want to talk. I've been having a shit time as well lately. It's like I don't even know which way's up. Ever since my cat went missing, my life's been a total mess. The man grimaced. Your cat? Lux nodded. Sounds kind of silly, right? Well, you see those two over there? They want to eat you. Lux lifted his arm and pointed out at the dance floor. Yeah, what about him? Quarantine and Apollon, moving like lovers, did their best to ignore the attention Lux was drawing to them. The guy with the golden locks there has been my best friend for years. His name's Apollon.
And he killed my cat.
Yeah! He hasn't told me yet, but I already fucking know. Anyways, we used to be really close. Everything was good until Lacrima went missing. Lacrima disappeared and I started having the worst luck. Apollon and I started arguing over nothing. I couldn't even tell you why we were so upset half the time. Just a bad cloud, you know? And then... she showed up. Quarantine. Cora, as Apollo calls her. Ever since then it's like I don't exist anymore. It's eating me on the inside. I barely see him anymore. It's why I'm here tonight, tagging along to their little escapades. Feels like that's the only way I get the chance to hang out with him. I don't know how to say that. Okay, yeah. She ruined everything. This doesn't seem like a really good pickup plan. It's just like, I'm gonna shit talk the people that brought me here. Can you tell me what Lux is saying? Making up a sob story, I'm sure. You think it's working? Lux was looking out at Apollon. Dominic gave Lux a sympathetic smirk. Girl troubles, eh? Lux sensed he had the man's attention. Dominique was captivated by Lux's voice, his composure, and his eyes. Sorry to hear that. Hex it. Next round's on me. What are you having? Your blood? Lux let out a small childish chuckle. Yeah, of embarrassment, letting his fangs answer for him. The man knew he wanted... No, shit! What the fuck? Right, of course. What? You're okay with this?
Silly me, vampire, my bad.
The man turned towards the bar and called out to the bartender. Maybe there's blood on... Oh, okay. What's a pint of red going for these days? You could buy it. I thought he was actually going to let him bite him. The bartender grimaced and eyed the situation skeptically. 35 francs for a 300 milliliter bottle? I don't know what francs to Canadian dollars are, so I don't know if that's a good price. Well, I mean, I've never bought blood before, so I guess I wouldn't even know either.
I know Deutsche Francs don't even exist anymore, so I don't even know like that. I wouldn't even know what the exchange rate would that be.
We don't serve it in pints, sir. Blind eye, that's a fortune. It's the cost of living. How do you vamps even get by with prices like that?
I don't think they buy it.
I mean, it's just walking around on tap. Overhearing this, the bartender leaned forward over the bar and started wagging his finger at Lux. Listen, kid, you best not be mesmering my clientele. Can't you read? The bartender pointed with his thumb at the large sign behind the bar.
No blood sucking.
Mesmer in... Oh, yeah. What is mesmer?
I'm guessing it's no, like, when you, what's the word I'm looking for? Crap, when you take, like, you persuade them.
Oh, okay. But, like, how it's, like, does their eyes change? Like, why is the eyes crashed, like,
well, you know how you can, when they have the little circle thing and, like, puts people in a trance? It's I think it's just a picture.
Gotcha. The sign was common in clubs and bars that feigned acceptance of vampires. We accept your money, but no funny business. And honestly, that's where we are. We're going to stop it right there. What do you think?
Oh, nice. I understand why you don't like visual novels. but this was... I love the start. I like the pictures that they're doing. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I thought the text was a little too much. I understand, I guess, from the aspect of where they're writing from.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was necessary.
No. Like, we're just starting to get to the point where we're actually understanding the story, and it's all the way in the bar, which means everything prior to that was just nothing. Just nothingness.
Yeah. Like... and I'm not even sure I got, like, what they were trying to say at the beginning either.
Because it was just convoluted?
It was very, like, cryptic, almost.
Yeah. Crazy. Well, it's not our word you can take. It's up to you. Let us know if we should keep playing this game down below with your interactions. But until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya.
See ya.